you call me here for?
There's something serious we need to discuss about.
The Australian government is deciding whether or not to raise the current GST from 10% to possibly 18%. A poll was taken where 50% of the population who voted was against raising the GST, and the Australian government is still deciding whether or not to raise the GST.
Yes, this is a very serious issue. Compared to many other countries, GST in Australia is relatively low.
But how is it democratic at all? This possible law came out quite out of the blue, and I don't think Australia really needs this. I mean, it's already a high 10%.
But raising taxes results in additional revenue to pay for the public programs and services. So GST attempts to clean up many of the goods and service taxes. It is also used to replace all the indirect taxes levied on goods and services by the government. So isn't that good?
The increase in tax only directly improves the lives of the government. The taxpayers do not benefit much. This is not working towards the common good. The biggest improvement that will happen if the GST is raised is that the government revenue will be heightened. What about the people?
The government is doing this for the good and the benefit of the citizens. The GST increase could raise extra money to help fund health and education. In theory, higher taxes could result in wealthier people helping to support those who are less fortunate. This concept avoids placing an additional tax burden on middle-income wage earners who may not be able to afford additional taxation.
Even if it benefits the public, people of lower financial status will suffer more. GST is a regressive tax, which has a more pronounced effect on lower income earners, meaning that the tax consumes a higher proportion of their income compared to those earning large incomes.
The poll allowed people to have a say in the first place. We could just easily ignore the opinions of the people. We are the government and we made this poll to show that we consider the needs of the public.
Let me put on my glasses because I can't see your point. When there's a published and official poll where the government is not acting upon the favor of the majority, it is not enforcing the concept of majority rule. If every person has the right to vote, how come the people's decision is not taken as the final act? Raise in the GST could further the suffering of the people. People already in poverty will suffer from lowered morale and the population would not be happy. Lowered self-esteem can lead to more crimes and lower performance and drive. Can't you see that this will eventually hurt the public?
The decision is not final yet. Let's meet in a year.